Introduction to Common Issues with Bill.com API Webhook. The Bill.com API Webhook is a powerful tool that allows developers to receive real-time notifications when specific events occur within the Bill.com platform. However, like any complex system, it can be prone to issues that may hinder its effectiveness. In this tutorial, we will explore common issues with the Bill.com API Webhook and provide practical solutions to overcome them. Understanding Webhook basics. Before diving into common issues, it is essential to understand the basics of the Bill.com API Webhook. A webhook is essentially a callback function that is triggered by a specific event, such as a new bill or payment. The webhook sends an HTTP request to a predefined URL, which can then be processed by the receiving application. Common issues with Bill.com API Webhook. One common issue with the Bill.com API Webhook is incorrect webhook endpoint configuration. This can result in the webhook not being able to send notifications to the intended recipient. To resolve this issue, ensure that the webhook endpoint URL is correctly configured and can receive HTTP requests. Another common issue is insufficient error handling. The Bill.com API Webhook can return errors, such as authentication failures or invalid requests. To handle these errors effectively, implement robust error handling mechanisms, such as retry mechanisms and error logging. Data parsing and processing is another area where issues can arise. The Bill.com API Webhook sends notifications in a specific format, which must be parsed and processed correctly by the receiving application. To avoid issues, ensure that the receiving application can handle the notification format and parse the data correctly. Best practices for implementing Bill.com API Webhook. To avoid common issues with the Bill.com API Webhook, follow best practices, such as implementing robust error handling and logging mechanisms. Ensure that the webhook endpoint is correctly configured and can receive HTTP requests. Additionally, test the webhook thoroughly to ensure that it is working as expected. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Bill.com API Webhook is a powerful tool that can streamline business processes and improve efficiency. By understanding common issues and following best practices, developers can effectively implement the Bill.com API Webhook and avoid common pitfalls. By doing so, businesses can harness the full potential of the Bill.com platform and improve their overall operations.